What is up, everybody? I hope y'all can hear me. Got to figure out what's going on with my camera. Um, it's not one thing, it's another. Okay, I can see myself. Y'all give me a second. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. Uh, y'all give me a second. I'm trying to figure out where the hell. Okay. My gosh, what is going on with my camera? Oh, maybe it's here. There we go. Okay. I was like, what is going on? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all let me know in the chat? Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I'm running my system different today, so hopefully, I don't have any major technical difficulties. There we go. Okay, so it looks like I'm sound good and nice and clear. But anyway, welcome to part 2 of my show. We did this started yesterday, but I had some technical difficulties, so wasn't able to finish out the show. But I told you guys I'd be back for a part 2. I don't think y'all thought I was gonna be back this soon, but I am back this soon. I really appreciate all of y'all support. Y'all know when y'all come in to please like the video, please like the stream, right? Please share it. And also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Stargazer Sports. We are very, very close to 600 subscribers. I think we're only like 4 away. Can y'all get me 4 subscribers by the end of this stream, please? Fingers crossed. Y'all can get me to. I only need like 4 or 5 more subscribers. So y'all please help me out with that. I really appreciate everybody's support. Shout out to my guy Keystone. I know it's gonna be more of y'all joining in as the show is going along. But yeah, we're gonna get into part 2 of this content. Like I said. Honestly, I need to fix something real fast. All right, there we go. All right, so please let me know if y'all can't hear me. Y'all should be able to hear me. I did check my own stream. It said that my sound sounded amazing, but you know. Y'all want to see my cool little light? Yeah. Y'all were getting on me on my mic yesterday. I'm like, listen, I think it's just the XLR port. So now I'm running it through my USB-C. So it seems to sound great on stream. But y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Again, when you come in, please like the stream. It says it's 39 of y'all watching. I really appreciate you for your support. But please like the stream. Please like, share, and subscribe, as it says down there on my rolling banner. But anyway, I want to get into the Barbie. They call her the Barbie Hammer. I want to get into the Barbie Hammer because I didn't get to talk about her yesterday because I was too busy going off on the Dallas Wings head coach Chris Koklanis, who is ultimate garbage. So but y'all can feel free to go back and watch that stream. I had great sound pretty much the whole time I was covering him. So in the Dallas Wings. So y'all go back for yesterday's show. Y'all can catch that on the playback. Should be good sound. It didn't even get bad sound till I was gonna switch to the Chicago Sky. But anyway, just to give a a recap of the game for the Chicago Sky. I think I kind of got into it yesterday, but I didn't really get to fully, go into it again because of, like I said, technical difficulties. But the Chicago Sky, and they play the Minnesota Lynx again tonight at 7:00. So y'all know I'm gonna be tapped in for that. But if we look at the game, okay, they're not playing no random stuff. All right, sweet. So we look at the game. I'm gonna bring up the box score here so y'all can see. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Screen share. Okay, so we're here. We beat the Minnesota Lynx. Y'all know the Minnesota Lynx is the best team in the league. They have the best record. I think under them is the Phoenix Mercury and then the New York Liberty. But anyway, so yeah, got to go down here. So when we look at what each person did, I think I pretty much got through Michaela, Camilla, Rachel. I think I got through everybody actually. So I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I kind of just want to use this time to just like pretty much focus on Angel, to be honest. But all around good game. Y'all can see that our starters: Angel 19, Camilla 17, Bantam 12, and then Atkins 27. You didn't get a lot of points out of Michaela Ogunbowale, but as I said yesterday, Michaela is not a what's the word? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna go big screen so y'all can see better. Let me take this overlay off. All right, there we go. But we didn't get a lot out of Michaela Ogunbowale, but that's, as I said yesterday, I realized with Michaela that what's up, new guy? Glad to see you. Please make sure y'all liking the stream as y'all come in. But anyway, I talked about with Michaela Ogunbowale, the Sky have her for defense, right? She's a good defender. What did she have yesterday? Okay, so she didn't have any steals or blocks. I thought she did have a steal, but she didn't have that. But she did have, she was +4 when she was on the court, and she had 7 rebounds, right? 6 of those were defensive, 1 offensive rebound, and she put up 4 points, you know what I'm saying, which is again not great, you know what I'm saying? So again, she's not on the court for offense. She's on the court for defense. When you look at her that way, then you're like, okay, she had a pretty solid game. You know what I'm saying? Would you like for her to get a little bit more points than that? Sure. But she's just not she's not gonna give you a lot of points. I feel like the most you can expect from Michaela on an awesome day would be like 10 to maybe 12 points. So yeah, but anyway, let's get into, and then our bench did pretty good as well. Elizabeth Williams, one person on our bench, Rebecca Allen and Kia Nurse. This, y'all see, that's why I didn't get too high on Rebecca Allen, because she's up and down. Just like I'm not going to get too high on AA, even though Ariel Atkins had a great game yesterday. I mean, she played a phenomenal game. Gave us 27 points, a block, 2 steals, you know what I'm saying, 3 rebounds. Like, she had a great game, but what we're looking for from her is just consistency. And that's the same thing with Rebecca Allen. Y'all remember Rebecca Allen was balling out, then they put her in the starting lineup, and then she just she was terrible. Her stat line looked just like it did down there, which of course y'all know, just the other day when they played the Wings, she went off and had 27 points. So I just need her and Ariel Atkins to just be more consistent. That's it. I love when a player goes off and gives the Barbie Hammer some help, but can y'all do that consistently? Because if you do it consistently, then that's when the Sky will really finally get on a win streak. You know what I'm saying? They'll finally be able to just consistently win games. New guy said, yes, she played good defense. Yeah, I think she played good defense too. I believe you're talking about Michaela Ogunbowale. But we're going to move into the Barbie Hammer. Y'all know, of course, We're gonna give her some claps. We're gonna give her a kiss, and we're gonna give her really proud of the Barbie hammer. I think she did. I mean, she's been on a tear. So I'm gonna stop sharing here and bring up my other screen. Y'all give me a second. Screen share here. So anyways, shout out to Real Sports. I love Real Sports. They're kind of like a analytics. Yeah, I believe they're like an analytics page. Shout out to them. Y'all follow them. Yeah, they have like 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, they're definitely a stats page. So y'all shout out to them. Y'all go follow them. They got all the stats, but they really cover Angel stats well. So if you are a Angel Reese fan or a Chicago Sky fan, and you want good and great stats for Angel and all the records that she's breaking and all that type of stuff, I suggested y'all would follow Real Sports. That's an account that I follow. But anyway, as we look over Angel's last 6 games, right? Look at what she is doing. Look at what she is doing. So Angel is playing at a high level consistently. These are MVP numbers. I said the only reason why Angel Reese is not being talked about currently in the MVP conversation is because her team is losing. However, she has been directly contributing to her team being able to win these tough games, aka the game versus the Minnesota Lynx. And I think the Chicago Sky should have won the first game. So it's a high possibility that Chicago Sky win again tonight. I'm not saying that they are, but I'm just saying like the Chicago Sky match up well with the Minnesota Lynx. Like it's clear. 2 games, 1 game, we should have beat you. The other game, we beat you. This game, we'll see who bruh. I don't know why it's defaulting like that. But this game, you know, put my thing up there. There we go. This game, we are, you know, what am I trying to say? This game, oh, we'll see. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all forgive me. So anyway, so when we look at Angel's stats, this is what she's been putting up. And I think currently she's averaging, let me see if I have it. And honestly, guys, I thought that this was Angel before halftime. Tyler Marsh, I've given you credit, but I'm going to have to give you a why? Because Angel was on pace to have a career game at half. And then the second half, he just didn't target. He wasn't targeting Angel. It's like, what are you doing? Why would you be going away from Angel? She was scorching hot. And she was still hot in the second half because I don't think she missed a shot in the second half. Like we're gonna go through and see what she did. First of all, yeah, let's play the video. I'm gonna play her whole highlight video. So just some fun stats though. She's now surpassed Caitlin. This is also a great account. I Talk Hoops. Love I Talk Hoops. Y'all please go give them a follow, right? Great platform. Puts out stats, records, and they cover the entire WNBA fairly and accurately. That's why I like I Talk Hoops. So if you're a WNBA fan, Angel Reese fan, Caitlin, whatever player fan, whatever team fan, y'all follow I Talk Hoops. But anyways, so Angel now has surpassed Caitlin Clark and now is tied with Breanna Stewart for the 4th highest total box score production among all WNBA players. So not just forwards, but among all WNBA players. Angel Reese is now the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 700 points and 700 rebounds. We're just going to read it off. I'm going to just keep reading it. What's up, Ty? Glad to see you. I appreciate you being... You're right, Key. That's absolutely right. Angel does give feet problems. And she respects that. But we're going to talk about why Angel gives feet problems, because it's something that I didn't know. I said, oh wow, when Angel said that in our press conference, I was like, what? I didn't know that. So but anyway, first fastest player in WNBA history to reach 700 points, 700 rebounds. But people say she's just a rebounder. That's what they say. They say she's just a rebounder. You know, she's Dennis Rodman. You know what I want to do to those people? Slap them and punch them right in the face. But anyway, moving on. Let's see what she did. This is another one. I love these. Like, I'm gonna be shouting out accounts today. Women's Hoops Network. Shout out to them. They do stats. They cover the W. They cover beyond the W. They do college. They also do like the USA teams and everything like that. So y'all follow them. They're really another really good account to get information on all your favorite women's basketball players. I'll say that, women's basketball players. But anyway, we're gonna watch what Angel did versus the Minnesota Lynx.
Her own number, quarterback. Versatility. Since then, she hasn't looked back, and the numbers bear that out. Of Nafisa Collier, that'll be a fun matchup to watch. A little bit of a mismatch, and with the shot clock winding down, Whitney Williams. We have both teams with some shots off of the rim, but you're right, New York has been struggling as of late, but it has a lot to do with the injury to can get that up and in. In her last 3 games, K-Mac had hit just 25%.
Remember when they said, I gotta pause it there. Remember when people said she don't play ISO ball? At the last. She's scared of playing ISO ball. Well, that's Angel Reese going directly at Nafisa Collier, who is first in the MVP race right now, and also the reigning defensive player of the year from last year. And Ty, I know Dennis is a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying Angel Reese is not Dennis Rodman. I know he's a Hall of Famer, though. You know what I'm saying? I think Dennis Rodman is great for what he's at. I just don't think that that's Angel's comp. I don't think Angel really has a comp. I think she's not anything we've ever really seen before. That's just my opinion. So I don't agree with the Dennis Rodman comps. They be throwing out other comps. I'm like, yeah, I don't really agree with that. Rodman, he's a Hall of Famer, thinking that's an insult. Yeah, it's not an insult. I don't think it's an insult. I just don't think that that's the comp. I just don't think that's the comp. But it's not an insult because Dennis Rodman is a Hall of Fame player. So that is not me at all saying I just don't think that's her comp. That's it. But anyway, I want to rewind that because I'm like, this is incredible. Like, that's what I'm saying. She was on pace. She was going to have a crazy game.
But it has a lot to do with the injury to can get that up and in. In her last 3 games, K-Mac had hit just 25% from distance. And there's Reese getting it done. Rebound by Onyenwere. Chicago's one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the W. You have to keep them off of the glass.
With the assist.
Taking the finish. Yeah, beautiful. Calls her own number. Quarterback keeper Nafisa Collier takes it the length of the court. But Chicago's coming back to play for Minnesota. Part of that bench mob.
Look at this.
Whoa! This is a really good bench team.
Y'all see that move? I call this move. This move right here that she about to do on feet, I think that should be her signature move. I think she should literally call that the Barbie Hammer.
Part of that bench mob that you discussed earlier, Pam. This is a really good bench.
She need to call that the Barbie Hammer.
Chicago run.
What?
Now Reese takes the jump shot.
Jump shot, falling 2 games in a row.
Gets it from Onyenwere. Couple of rebounds later. Yeah, her pull-up game today.
Oh! Clean steal.
Defensively.
Whoa!
Beauty, Bam Reese. And dust edition of the.
Now look at this. Angel's out here doing alley-oops. This is crazy. She's out here doing alley-oops. In my chats.
Angel ones.
Like what?
And out of the timeout.
Like who is doing that?
And dust edition of the Angel ones.
Angel's out here doing alley-oops.
Same for Chicago. Collier. Bottled up by Reese.
Locked up.
Takes the three. Wouldn't go in, and Reese.
Yeah!
Gets the.
So anyway, y'all can just see Angel Reese is just playing at a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just playing at a totally different level. Angel Reese is what? Hold on. What I'm trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to hide this message. A Charles Barkley. That's interesting. I never heard that comp. Yo, Paul Burgess. We don't do dumb shit like disrespect Angel in my chat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you make it. But if you keep putting the same thing in my chat, I'm gonna just block you because I just don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a fan of Angel, but you're not gonna continue to spam my chat saying Angel is trash and all of that type of shit. Like, I don't play that shit. It's two players. I don't allow you to disrespect Angel Reese, Dak Prescott. So I'm gonna tell you that once. I'm gonna leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna put up with the BS. So you're gonna keep spamming my chat with BS. I'll just block you, and you can move on with your merry way and go support whoever the hell you want to support. But I'm not the one to tolerate the bullshit. I'm not. But anyway, and I need to. Some of y'all are mods in here. I think y'all are mods, and if you're not, I'm gonna make y'all a mod so that y'all can get trolls out of here, because I don't fuck with trolls. I don't. Let me go here. Yeah, y'all already mods Ty and Key, so if the guy keeps spamming the chat and doing dumb shit, just snipe him, please. Thanks. But anyway, I think Angel Reese has obviously been on a tear. This is another crazy stat. Most rebounds this season, 255, just purely. Then without me bounds, 220, still 228. Just through 3 quarters, 182. Her with no offensive rebounds at all, 176. Then the next person is 172. What Angel is doing is generational. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. What she's doing is generational, which makes her a generational player. Like, she is a generational player. I already showed y'all in previous videos. I mean, a lot of the stuff that she's doing, like, when it comes to like not even just the rebounds, but like her keeping up her certain stat line. Like, a lot of this is shit that only the men have done, like not even the women. But here's another stat: she joins Lauren Jackson, Sylvia Fowles, Asia Wilson as the only players in WNBA history with 7 consecutive games with 15 points and 10 rebounds. So again, Lauren Jackson, Sylvia Fowles, which Sylvia was an MVP, right? Unless I'm mistaken. She was before my time, but or my interest in the WNBA. But let me see. Sylvia Fowles, MVP. Her career, she won the MVP. Yeah. So former MVP, and then won the Defensive Player of the Year 4 times in 2011, 13, 16, 2021. Yeah. And then we know Asia, 2-time back-to-back MVP. And then let me look at Lauren Thompson, WNBA. I'm gonna see if I don't know if she's MVP or not. Oh yeah. So Lauren Jackson. Sorry, no. Did it say Jackson or Thompson? Oh, Jackson. Yeah. Sorry. Lauren Jackson. Yeah, she's a 3-time MVP. Yeah. Hold on. Lauren Thompson. Yeah. Yeah, Lauren Jackson is a 3-time MVP, and I think Angel Wilson is a 3-time MVP. So, again, what she's doing, she has the worst shooting average in the league. No, she doesn't. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like 40% is the average of what the bigs do. I mean, we can go at it. I can pull it up right now. And I'm not going to let you get me too far off my show, because I still got shit to talk about. But if we want to go complete leaders. Hey, did I have to deal with trolls? But whatever. Gotta go to, what are we looking at? Field goal percentage? Yeah. So let's see. Where's Asia? So Asia is shooting at what? But I can't do it like this because it's not going to. Well, yeah. Asia's sitting at 47% field goal percentage. Angel's at 43.4. So that is. I mean, she's right under Jackie Young. Is Jackie Young suck? She's right under. Let me share my screen with this. Yeah, share this tab instead. Can y'all see this? Let's look at it. He don't know what the hell he talking about. That's all right. But okay, Angel Reese sucks. She's 37th in the league in field goal percentage. You know that the people who barely play, they'll have a higher field goal percentage. So let's compare Angel Reese to the best in the league. So she's at 43.4. Jackie Young, who is a superstar guard for the Aces, 43.7. Like, look at these people ahead of her. Oh, Breanna Stewart. What, second, third best, top 3 forward in the league, top 5 player in the league, 46.5. Like, some of y'all just need to shut the hell up because you just don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you know. And actually, look at that. Oh, sorry, we got to go further down. Bria Hartley, some guard out of Connecticut. She has the worst field goal percentage in the league, not Angel Reese. But nice try, buddy. But anyway, moving on. Share this, switch back to sharing this tab. So anyway, as y'all can see, what Angel is doing, she's doing what only MVPs have done. She's doing only what MVPs have done. So why shouldn't I'm not saying Angel should win MVP. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Angel Reese should be in the MVP conversation, especially if her play continues like this. Obviously, we're only halfway through the season. We have a whole nother half to play. It's be yet to remain seen if she's going to maintain this type of play, but she's been playing consistently for about the last month and a half. So had a struggle May, early June, but then like mid-June, she turned it around and hasn't looked back. But I want to listen to this clip as well because Feech and her husband trained Angel over the offseason. I didn't know that. Of course, I knew Angel played in Unrivaled and won. This is why I have to laugh, because people were so dumb asking what was Angel doing. You know, even when she was struggling at the beginning of the when she was quote unquote struggling at the beginning of the season, people kept saying dumb shit like, what was she doing? What was she doing? What was she doing all off season? I'm like, I don't know. Playing the best players in the league. I don't know. Getting trained by Lisa Leslie. I don't know. One defensive player of the year in Unrivaled. I don't know. Like, some of you guys just sound dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just found certain shit to always critique Angel on, but she's been on this historical run since her rookie year. Even when her mechanics were trash and she had a finishing problem, she was still breaking records. She was breaking MVP records. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know any other trash players that are doing that, but hey, y'all let me know trash players that break MVP records and play at MVP level on a consistent basis. Y'all let me know the trash, horrible, terrible, can't play basketball players that do that. But anyway, let's listen to Angel talk about how Napheesa Collier trained her in the offseason.
Napheesa is, but you seem Christian Winsider, Angel, you talk all the time about how just talented Napheesa is, but you seem to really like that matchup against Napheesa, especially in the first half. What were you seeing there, and were you surprised you were just so comfortable against her?
Yeah, she's one of the best. I mean, I love playing one of the best players, and you see how you match up with the best. She worked with me all off season. Her and Alex, her husband, worked with me all off season on my game, and kudos to them because they helped me a lot. Just staying poised, staying patient. That's why I trust in my work. Being able to go to Unrivaled and being able to have them in my corner still to this day. Alex texts me all the time. So I'm really happy that I'm able to guard and be able to play against somebody that really challenges me. And I really don't like somebody to get the best of me. She plays well, and I can't take a play off, and that's just a player that I love to play all the time.
Christian Winsider, Angel, you talk all the time about how just talented Napheesa is.
I was muted for some reason. Sorry, guys. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying was Angel, I didn't know that Angel was training with Fee over the offseason. I knew that she was in Unrivaled, which is Fee's league, but I didn't know that she was training with her specifically. I knew she was training with Lisa Leslie, and there were some other, I think just basketball or WNBA trainers that were working with her, but I didn't know she was working specifically with Fee. So I just think that that's amazing. Obviously she was being coached by one of the best in the league. Then she's coached by, I fixed it, Nikki. Can y'all can't hear me? Okay, yeah. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I fixed it. Sorry, guys. I had hit my port and it kind of just like made my sound mess up. Anyway, it's 70 of y'all in here. I really appreciate y'all being in the chat with me. Please make sure y'all are liking the video and not just watching and not liking the video. It says I currently only have 9 likes. I need y'all to help me out. Y'all got to give me more than 9 likes. Y'all help me out. Please get those likes up. For me. Let's take a brief break and help me out. I really appreciate y'all. Appreciate all of y'all's support. I got a lot of new subscribers. Really appreciate you guys supporting me for sure. 100%. But anyway, thank you guys. All right, y'all got them up. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Okay. Let's move to, sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Oh, and this was a fun set too. Angel now has the most double doubles in she doesn't have the most yet. She's still behind Sylvia. Y'all see MVP Sylvia is over here. 92. But Angel puts herself in the third above MVP Candace Parker. So yeah, I think Candace played for the Sky 2 years. So, and I believe she won an MVP when she was with the Sky. I think. I could be wrong on that. Let's look it up. Did Candace Parker win MVP with the Sky? Okay, so she didn't win it with the Sky. She won 2 with the Sparks. Yeah, she won 2 with the Sparks. I thought she was 3. She had 3. Okay, no, Candace only got 2. So her rookie year and in 2013. But she did win a championship. So she wasn't MVP in 2021, but she did win a championship with the Sky in 2021. And Angel has already surpassed her. So shout out to the Barbie. Then most rebounds since 2024. Y'all know, look at it. Asia Wilson has played more games. It has over 100 lists. So it's just Angel Reese is a different type of player. This is neat. This is not me saying that she's Angel Reese. She's not Asia Wilson. I'm not here to make the argument that she is Asia Wilson. I'm not here to make the argument that she's Candace Parker or any of the other MVPs. She's Angel Reese, and I'm saying when a player does what other MVPs have done, they should be in the MVP conversation. That's all that I'm saying. I understand that her team does not have a winning record, and honestly, me personally, I feel like MVP should go to the player that is supposed to be the most valuable player, but it's not the most valuable player. What it is it's usually the best player on the best team. That's who they give MVP to. Who's the best player on the best team? Okay, you get MVP. And I think it should be MVP win. I think team win should not be considered in the MVP conversation. Well, not that it shouldn't be considered. It should be considered, but I think it's kind of way too much, in my opinion. It's like you look at the NFL. Who had the best year as a quarterback? Joe Burrow, but he didn't get MVP because his team was losing. You know what I'm saying? 2023, Dak Prescott was winning, had the record, was better than all the quarterbacks by far, but they still didn't give it to him because they said he didn't have signature wins. That's the type of dumb shit I don't like. Even though he beat the Lions, who went to the NFC Championship, and he beat the Rams, who were in the playoffs, like, they still said because he didn't beat the Dolphins and the Bills that he wasn't an MVP. And I just think that's utterly ridiculous. And then they gave it to Lamar Jackson because they said, oh, well, even though Lamar doesn't have the stats, they said, oh, he gets MVP because he won against the 49ers and won against the Bills. And I'm like, those are team wins, though. Against the 49ers, Lamar Jackson's defense had like 5 or 6 turnovers. So I think wins should play a part in it. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but I think that it should be certain percentages. And I'm not putting team wins high on the list because we're talking about the player that actually was the difference maker during the season. And it's like, without this player, you don't win that game. That's what I'm looking for. So that's how I think MVP should be weighed. Again, I'm just a little old analyst, so I know I don't have any control over how MVP is weighed. I'm just saying that I feel like they should change it across all sports, especially basketball and football, on how they do the MVP award. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, and again, as I said, I'm not here to convince y'all to say Angel Reese should be the MVP because we still have a whole season left. I'm saying that she should start being picked up in the MVP conversation. That's it. Shout out to Andre. Marcos. That's a joke that Angel Reese is a picture on the All-Star shirt. Angel Reese wasn't even in the top 10. She was voted 13th. What are you talking about? All-Star shirt. Angel Reese is an All-Star. And she was voted All-Star by the coaches. So, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But anyway, are you talking about her being on the cover of 2K26? Like, that wasn't an All-Star shirt. That's because she was on the cover of 2K. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, Andre says if Angel Reese keeps playing like this, she will be in the MVP conversation. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. We're just talking about, should she be in it? Should she be in it? And she was voted 13th, I think. I think that was like the players or some shit like that. Which the players, some of them are fucking haters. I don't care. They hate Angel Reese. They don't like that Angel Reese is breaking their records. They don't like that Angel Reese is the reason why a lot of people watch the WNBA now. Like, I do believe there's some jealousy. Yeah, I believe. I don't think everybody in the WNBA is jealous of Angel. Of course not. Of course not. Clearly, Nafisa Collier, one of the best players in the WNBA, coaches her. So no, not all players are jealous, but I do think that there are some players that are jealous of her. And that just comes when you're at the top, people are going to be jealous of you. That's just how it goes. Said the way Angel is playing, she is top 5. Talk about it, Andre. That's what I'm saying. Right now, right now, on her current game streak, she's playing like a top 5 player. That's what we're saying right now. We're not saying that she was that in May. We ain't saying that she was that in part of June, but we're saying right now, she's playing like a top 5 player. Oh God, now we just got trolls. I'm gonna just ignore trolls because they don't know what they're talking about. Nikki said, Nick, Angel is elite 5 position defender who's among the top total box score producers in the WNBA. Reducing her to B-bounds is just trying to diminish her greatness. Absolutely. But these are guys that are just trolls. Some of these, I don't even think a lot of these people are real. Greatness means winning. No, it doesn't. I think greatness from winning. Winning is a part of greatness, but it's not all of it. You can have a great player on a losing team. We've seen it plenty of times. I just talked about Joe Burrow, who was the best quarterback in the league last year, but his team was 8-8 or 8-9, missed the playoffs. Oh, look at this. All right, Renee, you see? Now you give me hope, Renee. I'm going to give you some claps. Renee gives me hope because I'm like, woo, them Fever fans. I don't know about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all. But I really appreciate you, Renee, coming in here and showing respect to Angel. I really appreciate that. I think that is amazing. And you actually give me a different opinion on... You give me a whole different opinion on Caitlin, on Fever fans. Oh my God. CC brought in 95% new viewers. Angel Reese probably 2% new viewers. Okay, buddy. Whatever. If that's what you think. And if you're a Caitlin Clark fan, like, shouldn't you be worried about Caitlin Clark and how she's not really performing very well? Like, I feel like that's what you should be worried about. And I know there's Caitlin Clark Fever fan channels. Like, why don't you go over there? If you hate Angel Reese, like, don't come to this channel. Because we're going to talk about Angel Reese and we're going to talk about her accurately. That's why it says real takes, right? Sorry, bold takes, real analysis is the theme of this channel. Because we don't give a F over here. We're going to say the truth. We're not going to be ESPN and fucking Skip Bayless. If you want that type of content, or if you want just glazing of Caitlin Clark, please go follow an Indiana Fever channel, a Caitlin Clark Stan channel, because this is an Angel Reese Stan channel. So you're on the wrong channel, Nick Simmerkoff, which I think you're probably a bot anyway. I don't think that y'all are real people. I think that y'all are literally bots. And here's a Fever Stan saying Angel deserves to be in MVP talk. Yeah, see you later, buddy. Go have fun in the Caitlin Clark YouTubes. All right. But anyway. Okay, and then was there anything else I wanted to show? Oh, this just says Angel's on pace to be the fastest player to get 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds. Like, this shit is crazy, but she's on pace. I just feel like Angel is probably like the most two-way player she's a unicorn. That's why Satu says she's a unicorn. Because she is a unicorn. She's a two-way player. I just don't want any of my players reduced. If Angel was just out here rebounding and she was getting 2 points a game, then I would say, you know what, that Dennis Rodman comp is fair. I would still love her down. But I would have to be honest. I don't sit here and lie about my best players. Like, you just got to be honest. But Angel is the definition of a two-way player. This is somebody going... Y'all know my Candace Parker video went viral because Candace Parker be hating, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, she be hating. That don't mean she's not a Hall of Famer, one of the best players that ever played the game. No one's saying that, but I'm just saying she be hating. And so they just are comparing her and Angel's sophomore seasons. Angel's averaging more points. Angel averaging more rebounds, averaging more assists per game. She's at 43.4. So Candace Parker was 5% higher, but of course we're still not done with the season. And yeah, Angel has slightly more turnovers, but that's okay. That's to come when you're doing a new role. And a lot of Angel's turnovers is not like bad passes. Sometimes it's just like stepped on the line, I traveled, quote unquote, or shit like that. It don't be like Angel just out here just turning the fucking ball over or like somebody stole the ball. I love this because this is Angel with her mentor, Lisa Leslie. Hey, we love Lisa Leslie over here on this channel. You know what I'm saying? We love Lisa Leslie over here. We thank her for taking Angel under her wing and like choosing to embrace her. Because like what I said, Candace Parker has not embraced Angel Reese, but I'm glad that Lisa Leslie has, and Fee have, and people that are in her corner that are actually like supporting her. If Angel was on the Fever, they wouldn't be a 500 team. That's a fact. I hope you saying that they'd be better. Yeah, that's a fact. I think, with CC, they were on a tear, and they did just win their game versus the Wings, but I mean, it's the Wings. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to talk about my own team like that, but I mean, you just kind of have to be honest. Like, the Wings are the second worst team in the WNBA, so that just is what it is. But the Fever is like number 3 in their conference. Like, the Fever definitely making the playoffs, and I think they have that trio: Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, Kelsey Mitchell. I don't think they're gonna win. I don't think the Fever gonna win the championship, but they could. I'm saying they would be a top 10 team, a top 3 team. Yeah, they're third in their conference right now, but I think they're probably like 5, 6, 7 overall. So I agree with that. I think a lot of teams passed up on Angel, and it was a huge mistake. Actually, shout out to this girl. She also does Chicago Sky, Angel Reese content. I really fuck with her channel. I'll be following her. Her name's Key Facts over there on WBB Universe. She said that the GMs took a poll at the end of the season last season, and they said that Angel Reese was the steal of the draft. Like, because people were just talking, we don't think it's going to translate. Now, if you had been watching Angel from jump, you would have known, like, of course it's going to translate. This girl's a winner everywhere she goes. She's a leader. She has the intangibles. Yeah, she had mechanic issues and all that type of stuff, but that stuff you can coach. And she's a coach's player. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people just overthought it. So they took other players. They took Cameron Brink, who has barely played because she's been hurt. They took JC Sheldon. I don't know. To this day, I don't know why the fucking Wings took her. They traded her immediately. But JC Sheldon, all these players, Rakia Jackson. They took all these players above Angel because they thought that they were better, and then they're finding out not the case at all. But anyway, let me see. Is there anything else to get through? This is just Angel Reese so far. She's the second best player in July. So most point per game, rebound per game, assists per game, steal per games, and blocks per game through the first 2 weeks. Alyssa Thomas, and then Angel Reese is right under her. So Angel Reese may actually win Player of the Week again. Back to back, she may. Let me see. Are the Phoenix Mercury? Hold on, Mercury in same conference as the Sky? No. Okay. Yeah. So Angel probably is gonna win Player of the Week again. And then what's her name? Alyssa Thomas, she'll probably win for the Western Conference, and then Angel should win again for the Eastern Conference. Because I don't know who's been playing better than her, but I don't think many. Round 3 between Lynx and the Sky. That'd be crazy if the Sky, bruh. If the Sky actually get to the playoff, that'd be kind of that, and they can because they're only 2 wins behind whoever the 8th seed is. So the Sky can definitely do it. But there's 3 teams they got to beat. They got to beat the Mystics. They have not beat them yet. They need to beat. Who else they need to beat? Let me check the app. Because I'm like, there's 3 teams ahead of them that I don't think they've beat them yet. So I'm like, y'all gotta beat them. But they definitely have a chance to make the playoffs. Let me look at the standings. So I'm looking at the standings right now. The Sky are currently 10th in the league and 5 in their conference, right? They're behind they gotta beat the they gotta beat the Mystics as well as Golden State and the Aces. We haven't played the Aces yet. Played Golden State once, lost, and then we played the Washington Mystics twice and lost. So it's like if they want to get in the playoff picture, they gotta beat those 3 teams. They gotta beat those 3 teams. All praises to the Most High. They had the audacity to bring her off the all-top bench. Shake my damn head. The All-Star game. Oh yeah. I think that Angel should have been a starter, but whatever. It is what it is. They judged her based off of the first half of the season, I guess. I don't fucking know. And I don't know when they had to get their votes in and stuff like that. I don't know who the hell said she was the 12th best forward. Like, are you guys on crack? It's like the principal on Lean On Me. You smoke crack, don't you? That's what I think. Whoever said she was the 12th best for the league is fucking smoking crack. And clearly there's a lot of players because that's what she averaged out at. It's just fucking haters. Haters. But it is what it is. It's like, whatever. The coaches knew. All right, that's good. So I think I could stop sharing. But anyways, guys, don't mind me. I'm just eating applesauce like I'm a child. I'm a little bit hungry. I need lunch. But anyways, guys, Angel Reese should definitely be in the MVP conversation. I think the Sky could go ahead and pull that win out today. I mean, they already almost beat them. I mean, they beat them once, and they beat them. They almost beat them the first time if the refs didn't, pretty much will the freaking Minnesota Lynx to win. So it'll be interesting to see. I hope they pull it out because if they have 2, because one win, they're gonna play it out. They're gonna say, "Oh, the Lynx was tired and they had too many games," or blah blah blah. So if they beat the Lynx twice in a row, everybody gonna say. Now watch if they beat the Lynx twice in a row. This is what everybody gonna say. They're gonna say. The Lynx are bad. They're what they're gonna say. They're falling apart. That's what they're gonna say. They're not gonna really acknowledge that the Chicago Sky are actually a good team putting it together. They're just gonna say the Lynx are falling apart. So y'all go ahead and be on the lookout for that. I said nobody has it worse than a Cowboys fan and a Chicago Sky fan, or a Dak Prescott and an Angel Reese fan. Like. I got it so bad, like, because we don't ever get respect. We don't get respect around here, but it is what it is. That's a good question. He said, if Angel is 12th best, why are they game planning to stop her? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, how the hell I'm 12th best, but y'all game planning to stop me and can't stop me? Like, how that work? Who game plans for 12 best players? I don't know. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I think I got through this show pretty quickly. So now I can go eat lunch. But I really appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me. Before we leave, please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video. Please subscribe. I really appreciate all y'all support. Y'all have been amazing. Shout out to all my new subscribers. You guys have been amazing. I really appreciate y'all's feedback on my pre-recorded videos and my feedback on the live stream. I think you guys are amazing. I need to check. I'm going to check something real fast before I get out of here. That's the wrong thing. Y'all give me a second. Hell yeah! We gotta support. Woo! We gotta do a dance. Dang, I ain't got no dance music. Where my dance music at? Do I got any dance music? Hey. Yeah. We had to celebrate because we hit 604 subscribers. So thank you. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to finally getting me to 600. I really appreciate you guys. I said, I told y'all I want to be at 600 by Monday, and y'all did it. Can y'all see that? Hold on. Hell yeah. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all so freaking much for y'all support. Y'all been holding me down. That's a fact, Key. He said they brought the starters back in when she was checking in. They sure did. I think I had that. Let me see if I have that bookmarked in. And then I already showed y'all in my other video how the Sparks coach was like the game plan was keep Angel off the board. They were like it didn't work, but that was the game plan. They were like you just can't game plan for Angel Reese. They were like she was like you can rep it, you can do that, you can do this, but it just doesn't freaking work. It doesn't work. Hold on, let me see. I thought I had saved that. I guess I didn't save it, but Key, you right on that. They did bring in the whole bench. It was hilarious. I think somebody asked me a question before I left. Oh, that y'all said it's a game in Chicago. The game is actually. Let me check my app. Yeah, I think it's in Chicago. Yeah, I think it's in Chicago. Hold on, let me see. Let me check my ESPN app because I was on the WNBA app. Yep, it's in Chicago again. So we definitely can win this game. We definitely can win this game. So anyway, thank y'all so much. I just found you this stream. Wow. Thank you so much, new guy. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you, new guy. Andre, Keystone, Jasper, Williams, Spacegate, Pharaoh. I appreciate all you guys, my new followers. Renee Evans, a Fever fan, but supported me. Holly Grove E. I didn't even see you, but thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all, man. I'm really loving meeting you guys because y'all are my new followers, and my guy Nikki B from Harlem. I really appreciate this, guys, because I just started doing this content. So thank y'all so much. My guy Ty Church was in here. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. I really appreciate y'all, and I'll the next recap, either I'll be doing it live or I'll do it pre-recorded, but y'all know y'all gonna get a recap, especially after tonight, especially if they win. Gonna be getting a recap for sure, but I'm doing a recap every game whether they win or not. Sometimes it'll be pre-recorded, sometimes it'll be live, but anyway, y'all stay for the outro video because that's where I put all my social medias and stuff like that. So stay for the outro video. But thank y'all so much. Love y'all down, and I'll talk to y'all later.
In perspective, she has 2 3-pointers tonight. She had made 4 total for the season coming into tonight.